Video game podcast.
A playable version of Rare's canceled Nintendo 64 game Dinosaur Planet leaks online.
Ooh. Dinosaur Planet.
You mean
Star Fox Adventure?
Yeah.
Then we played it already.
yeah?
What?
Dinosaur Planet. Didn't
Well, you know, let me talk about it before you just jump through.
Looking like Scorpion over there. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Get over here.
Jumping the gun.
Get over here. You gotta say it right. Get over here. I don't like the way they said that one, but we'll talk about that later. But so yeah, Dinosaur Planet. It was originally for Nintendo 64. It was made by Rare. Funny how it's a Rare game now. You know, it's not really. But yes, it got remade into. It got canceled and then got remade for GameCube as Star Fox Adventures.
There we go.
So originally, Miyamoto was like, listen, that already looks like Fox. You might as well make that Fox. I wonder if we can make it Fox. He said it in an interview, actually. And he was like, that would be awesome if that was a Star Fox game before it even was.
Wow.
And then he's like, good idea. Let's make that a Star Fox game. And it was more like a Zelda type ripoff, I would say. But it was a similar type of game like Zelda.
Okay.
Which is, it's weird to think of a Star Fox game playing like Zelda. But you know, if it stayed Dinosaur Planet, we probably wouldn't have been talking about it right now. It would have been like early, like one of the treasure games for Nintendo 64 or something, like a niche game, but you wouldn't be really talking about it now.
And there's flying in it though, still, right? In the Star Fox one, I'm pretty sure. There's flying in the land stages, I think.
There were flying stages. There were on-foot stages. I don't think there was a Land Rover in that game.
No, not Land Rover. I'm just like flying and you're on foot. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they probably added that after.
Yeah, they probably ain't have no damn dinosaurs and no. Yeah, no. What the hell?
Dinosaurs?
The flying stages were very short. They were very short, and they weren't difficult at all.
But I mean, it's funny how it's out now, though. Like that's not something I would even think about right now. Like the actual playable copy of Dinosaur Planet. They said they bought it from someone who was a collector who had the ROM.
Wow.
And it was a pretty finished version of it.
Yeah.
But they said that the ROM that they have, you can't play it at 100% on an emulator. But if you play it in a flash cart on the original system, then you can actually play through it. But I mean, they said there's probably going to be they're probably going to try and fix the code to be like complete, which is pretty cool considering it wasn't finished. And I always find it like they find a lot of these games now. A lot of these games are coming out of the woodwork. Like here's a disc, here's the game, here's the code for it.
Those hackers, man.
They'll find it, man. It's like, yo, I found this this cartridge that has no name on it. What is it? Oh, we know what it is. And they're thinking, they're swearing that Earthbound, like 64, will be like one of the titles they'll find. I'm pretty sure if they were working on it. Yeah, that Mother 3's already done.
Earthbound 64. Let's do it.
But I mean, yeah, if it's out there, someone's gonna find it and someone's gonna sell it, and then we're gonna see the dump online, and we're gonna get the game. I'm anxious to try it out at least. Give it a shot.
It's amazing they spend all this money to make these games and they never see the light of day.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah,
It's like a record label, man. They just shelf.
just like the GoldenEye. Like they made the game, completed the game, and then certain things happen, licensing, and they're like, you can't do it. So everything that they paid those people for gets no release. But I mean, it is out. We do get to see it, but they don't get any money back for it, which is dumb. Which is weird. So you think they would figure something out, especially when something's done. Just bring it out. Everything's digital.
I always wonder when like you hear a game get announced and then it just goes away.
Scalebound?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Scalebound. What about what was the indie game, Kev? Bullet Age.
What the hell was that?
It was like a 2-player. It was like a Gunstar Heroes ish type of game.
I made the overlay.
You made the overlay for it like 2 years ago.
Damn.
I don't know what the hell happened to it,
man.
And then they came back and were like, blah blah blah. We're
It looks really good.
But
we just had no idea when it's gonna be released.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
But
I deleted the overlay, man.
Can you imagine?
You deleted the overlay?
Yeah.
Don't delete
the
that.
game was deleted.
Make another one.
The game was deleted. But considering that everything could be digital now, and how if it's already completed, it's not going to hurt these companies to actually just put them out digitally.
Yeah.
Like finish the game, or if wherever it is, just make the ending where it stops, whatever. But they can make money off of these games. They don't have to sit on these. And if it's a licensing thing, figure it out, and you'll get the money to pay that back. Like it makes no sense. So instead of these games coming out for free, leaked, figure out a way to make money with it
Yeah.
because people will buy them. How many people would have bought GoldenEye? Like, come on.
I would.
Oh, you gotta
based
say
off
it's
the name.
GoldenEye. A lot of people
Yeah.
go
A lot of
crazy.
people buy
Just
it.
based off the name, they would have bought that.
Yeah.
If you had Dinosaur Planet, I'm sure Nintendo 64 fans would be like, "Oh, I always wanted to try it. Let's give it a shot." It's
suck
better
at
than making
GoldenEye
nothing.
So bad.
It's better than
Yeah.
making $0.
Yeah.
Even if they made like 1,000.
But
It's
don't
way
you
more
think
better
it
than
would
zero.
be very close to Star Fox Adventures?
Doesn't matter. It's still a different game that you could put out digitally.
I guess so.
You don't have to bring out instruction booklets. You don't have to bring out the
With N64 graphics instead of the GameCube graphics.
exactly, exactly.
I guess so.
If there's, to be honest, if there's any N64 games that never came out, they just shouldn't come out. They shouldn't.
Because of the stuff they did release.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
not unless it's a wrestling game. Not unless it's like a what was it, Backlash that was supposed to come out after No Mercy. All right, fine, that's fine. But like everything else, just N64 is ugly. It's a very ugly
It
system.
didn't age well. A lot of games.
Yeah,
don't.
it's so polygons. It's dripping.
Imagine a Silent Hill on Nintendo 64 with all the fog. With all the fog, that game would be perfect. Perfect on
All the
N64.
Oh, yeah.
It would be amazing.
It's so dated. Just the way it looks, it's just so dated. I can't look at it. It's so bad. Like the Castlevanias
Seriously.
that were on there.
No, I know. It's an old system.
But they weren't bad games, though. Legacy of Darkness, I like that.
No, you ain't playing that. Stop it.
I did play both at the
I ain't go back to it,
time.
but-
You
At
ain't
the
playing it
time,
now?
I will never go back to those. I can't. do it.
Most people won't go back and play these games, but the fact
Product of the
that
time.
the fact that they are leaked is cool because you do get to go back and see what could have been.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
It's kind of fitting that Rare made a game that wasn't well done.
All right. So next.
Just give him that silence. Everyone, just give him the silence.
Moving on.
Give him the silence. And there you
I
go.
do get the joke. I get the well done and rare. I get it.
Dear.
Tough crowd.
dear.
Tough crowd tonight. All right,
That's
I
what you
understand.
want.
Not a tough crowd.
I
Bad
can't-
joke.
I'm still
Bad
working
joke.
on. I'm still working on the soundboard. So.